And just finish, I've got a lot of kind of, on chat boards and things, people always talking about whether you've fallen out with Steve and Carl or not. Is that...
I know. Well, that's because it's not. I purposely don't answer them because it annoys them.
Right. Feel free to not answer them.
No. I haven't. It's like we've been doing. I've always been doing my own thing, and now they are as well. And no, not at all. This is the divorce thing, or it's so.
Who would keep Carl, you or Steve?
Oh, I would.
Right. Yeah. Got custody. Right. In a little cupboard.
I would imagine nothing phases you. Or does it? Did any of that phase you?
It has. You see, it's weird because all this travelling has changed me. When you think, when I did Idiot Abroad, which was like 2009.
Yeah.
I was a bit funny about putting some trunks on a beach in Brazil. And then you look at that, dancing about in Times Square in undies.
I know.
So it just goes to show, travelling does have an effect on you. It does change you.
It does very much.
For the better
so.
or not, I don't know.
No, probably for the better, I would think. But you don't strike me as somebody, you're not in telly for the fame, because you could quite happily sort of like, kind of done that now.
God, yeah. Yeah, I think I've had enough. I know I've said that before, right, on other things, but I think now, when you get into a point of, dressing up as a woman for a day and all that, you start running out of things to see anyway.
And you said you've got a bad back.
I've got a really bad back, from all the travelling, because I'm sat on planes for 12 hours or whatever. Get off a plane, dancing about with a tribe. So my back goes from doing nothing to doing a lot.
Right.
And I've just, what is it? It's my L5S1.
Oh dear.
On the bottom of my back, my discs.
That's not good.
Squashed discs. So, I think I've just got to knock it all on the head.
And you have said before that you're quite lazy, or you like to just kind of chill out. This is maybe too much hard work.
I'm not saying lazy.
No.
A bit, but not. I think what it is, I like doing jobs where you do something and you see the end result at the end of the day. Telly takes too long.
Right.
Or it's there's too many people involved, so you can't sort of take ownership of it. Why do you do it? You've been doing this for ages.
I've been doing it for a long time, but live telly's brilliant, love, because it doesn't take ages. It is what it is. It starts at 7:30, finishes at 9:30. Happy days. Nobody can say do it again because you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
well, no one can say to me do it again, but it's just all a messing about.
Yeah,
and it's good. It's good. I mean, I shouldn't moan. The rate's good.
Yeah.
For what what I have to do, but it's just there comes a point when you go, you shouldn't just do stuff for money.
No, that's true.
That you soon get sick of that. And I've got everything I want now. I've got a nice house, and I think that's why I've had enough.
But maybe you just have a wee rest, and maybe we can tempt you back to do other things.
I can't see it.
No,
can't see it honestly. How long have you been doing this?
31 years.
30 or 31.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, you're in shock and awe. Shock and awe, yes. Shock and awe. Well, look, the series starts. When does it start? It starts very soon.
So
it's out now.
It's out now. This is for the DVD.
Oh, right, OK.
You were just saying you loved it. You haven't even seen it.
No, I have seen it.
It's been on for 6 weeks.
I saw bits of it. I didn't see all of it, obviously, but I saw lots of chunks.
Messing about on your phone instead, but it's on. You'll be like everyone else.
Texting. Carl Pilkington is
Pilkington.
Pilkington. What did I say?
Oh, you've said it 3 different ways.
Have
I don't know how you managed it. It's a good start, isn't it?
No, you say it then, I'll say
Pilkington.
Pilkington.
Just as it's written.
What did I say? Did I say Pilkington?
I really don't know.
Anyway, Carl is probably best known as the Idiot Abroad. Thanks to the I know, that's rude. Thanks to the travel series created by his pals Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. For his latest comedy project, though, he's on his own, playing a middle-aged man haunted by voices in his head. So, sick of it, start Carl Pilkington.
Well done.
Phew, thank you. Joins me now. It's really good to see you.
Cheers for having us on again.
You do make me laugh. And this thing, he just kind of lurches from crisis to crisis, doesn't he?
He's just a bloke who's fed up.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are, aren't they?
I think a lot of people are. I mean, how much of that fella is you?
It is me, really.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I mean, some of the problems that's going on in his head come from a real place,
right? Okay.
But then the stories round them sort of made up. So You can still hear it. Is it still playing there?
Yeah, no. We're just showing you being you in that.
So I think a lot of little problems that people can relate to.
No, definitely.
People have seen it and enjoyed it for that.
Because I think a lot of people are sick of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't
it?
Everyone's a bit sort of...
Everybody's a bit down. We need... And actually sometimes...
No, I think it is. I think it's news.
Do you?
I'm trying to cut news out.
Right. That might be quite drastic. Do we not need news?
Well, but how much? How much should you have? When I was growing up, it was just like 6:45 news.
Yeah.
But now we're bombarded by it, and I wonder if we're getting too much.
I think you're right, because we're getting an awful lot of news and we're not getting an awful lot of analysis.
No.
We get constant information.
Well, they say the more you know you don't know.
That's very true.
And it gets you down. It's like, like years ago with smoking, when it first came out, doctors said, you want to smoke?
Aye, doctors and
It's good for you.
Yeah.
And I think in years to come, people will be saying, we all went wrong and there was too much news. We all went a bit mad with it.
Too much news.
So cut out the news, watch sick of it.
Cut out the news and it'll be fine. Do you worry about things like coronavirus? Do you get sort of like, or is that too big? Is it me small things that annoy you?
Yeah, it's little niggly things. I think that's out of your hands a bit, isn't it? Or it's in your hands.
Yeah, I know. That's why we have to
wash your hands.
We do.
But yeah, I try not to worry about the big stuff. I don't think you can. Otherwise, you'd never leave the house.
No, that's very true. And life is hard, and we all just have to get on with it, I think, as best we can.
Can do.
Now, look, what about Ricky Gervais? This is a quote, if people don't know it. He said, this is Ricky Gervais saying this, not me. Received wisdom says there's a fine line between a genius and an idiot. Not true. Carol's an idiot, plain and simple, very simple. Some people have proclaimed him a genius, but they're idiots. Now, Ricky and you... Would you get back together again, like a sort of boy band? You know, the way that they do.
Yeah, but is that a good? Is a boy band getting back together a good idea?
Well,
ever?
take that was a good idea, don't you think? Take
Right.
that, maybe. No, okay, we're going to fight.
I just think you've got to leave things.
Right.
They were good.
They had their time.
People liked them at the time.
Okay.
You bring them back, it's never as good.
Right.
I think people like the idea of going back to something they liked when they were younger.
Sure.
I mean, we stopped doing the podcasts about... Well, Idiot Abroad was 10 years ago.
Was it really?
10 years ago.
Wow.
And people are still going on about it.
I know, but that's because people loved it.
Yeah, but I wonder if it came back now, if people wouldn't like it, because, things have changed, haven't they, with, sensibilities and that.
No, that's true. Oh,
probably offend everyone.
There you are.
I mean, does anyone want to see that again?
I don't know. I think they might.
There's me there.
There's you. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. Things do change. And sort of after that, you kind of almost retired a little bit, but then you got a bit bored.
I had a go at retirement.
Yeah, it didn't work.
I think I did 5. In fact, last time I was on here, I said to you, I've had enough.
I know, I remember.
Knocking it on the head. Can't be doing with it.
I'm out of here.
But it's hard.
Is it?
Everybody sort of has that dream of retirement. That's what everyone's aiming at, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
But take that out of your life and you just... What's the point in getting up in the morning?
So you get a bit bored then?
Got really bored, was driving the girlfriend up the wall, I was taking things apart that didn't need taking apart, letting things annoy me. Do you know how you get chicken fat in between the doors in an oven?
Yes.
Things like that bothered me.
Oh,
it was my main aim to I've got to get rid of that, which isn't healthy. So you've got to have something to worry
get
about.
Up for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, things and things that you can do something about. What makes you happy? Like if I was to say to you today, I could do something for you that would make you happy. What would it be? Steady.
Getting my name right.
That's true.
I think.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I'll tell you what. I'm looking forward to getting home. At the moment, it's been a wet winter and that, and I've got a lot of algae and moss on the.
Oh,
on the
that
driveway.
drives you mad, doesn't it?
So I'm enjoying. I started it yesterday, and I really like that. Like that thing that's really simple process, but you feel like you're doing something. At the end, you can step back and go, "I've done that.
I achieved this.
I've achieved that.
And you feel
it looks better."
Yes.
I've done it.
And that's
so it's
slightly
simple
smug
things like
feeling.
that.
That's slightly sort of like you feel quite smug about that. It's like when you tidy your knicker
Other
drawer.
people pay to have it done.
This is true.
And it's like, well, I can do this.
Exactly, of course you can.
And, I think that's good for your head, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It is. You're absolutely right.
Cleaning. Cleaning, yeah.
Cleaning is really good.
Yeah.
Cleaning is great. I agree with you 100%. So, next, are we going to see more? Have you been sick of it, or
honestly,
what's happening?
I think this has come to an end. I think it's got a nice end,
Okay.
this. It's out on DVD, by the way. That's why we're here today. So It's been out on Sky.
Right.
Watch it on Sky on demand if you've got Sky. If you haven't, whilst you're out panic buying, grab a DVD. You've got to stay in, give it a watch.
Give it a watch.
I don't think there'll be any more
No.
of this.
Right.
I think it's got a nice end, and I really don't know what. I'm not one of those people who has a 5-year plan.
I got you.
I'm not into lining up a job before I've finished the last. I like to do one thing, get that done, see what happens. So this might be the end. You might never see me again.
I think we will.
You might not, though. I'm just saying.
Okay, Mr.
A lot of people will be happy about that.
Mr. Pilkington.
Oh, you still got it wrong.
Pow! Pow!
What do you
Yeah, no, this is.
That's the issue we have in our country. You got to use rape on our kids. This is our country. How about becoming your country if you're your kid?
Let's walk. To avoid an escalation of the confrontation, I attempted to move Zaheen away.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Because I'm used.
Here in Nuneaton, tensions around immigration are running high.
You're going on camera. I just come up to him to say thank you for today, put my hand out to shake his hand, and what did you say? I'm not shaking your hand. Why?
I'm completely impartial. I'm not showing any sides.
Well, you can't shake hands with someone that's saying thank you. I tell you what, mate, I know that all the police aren't the same, but that is disgraceful. I can't believe that. I cannot believe I went to shake his hand to say thank you for today, and he wouldn't shake my hand. Do you want to reconsider? Because I'm going to post this. I'm thanking you for what you've done today, and you won't shake my hand.
Sir, I'm here to do a job.
You won't
shake hands. That's all.
You won't shake my hand.
That's all. Do a job.
Shame on you. Shame on you. I'm f***ing appalled. I'm f***ing appalled. Look at that man. Wouldn't shake my hand. I come over with an open hand and an open heart. Wow. Shame on you. Animal.
If you come and you claim asylum, until you're granted it, you can't work. And if you're put up in a hotel or a hostel or whatever, if you get meals, you get £10 a week cash to buy clothes, toothpaste, whatever. If you don't get meals and you're living somewhere, you get 50, I think it's 49 quid a week. It's been created, all these terrible, terrible myths where Ryland Clark regurgitated, spouted most of them about free iPads. Also, Susanna regurgitated a load of myths and lies. And let's not ignore that, because...
What were the myths and lies?
You get the free iPads and all, like an Eldorado welcome. It's gone mainstream. Myths and lies have gone mainstream,
okay,
and we got to challenge them.
So what?
We've got to push back at the moment as we've gone back all the way to the worst aspects of the 1970s, where racism is becoming mainstream, and myths and lies are being peddled.
The one thing I don't like about it, and it's happened more and more, is explaining why it's okay. People, this faux outrage, and we're talking 1%. They go, oh, why do you think you can joke about that? You know what? I know why I think I joke about that? Because you can fucking joke about anything. I want to go to them, why have you picked on that one? Because it's your thing. It's your, having to explain it. That's it. Say why it's okay. Why it's not this or not that. Most people just want to be, they want to get in your face. They want to make your day as bad as theirs. And, I'm pretty good. I take it on Facebook. I explain to them, particularly if it's a journalist, and saying why, which surprises me when a journalist says, oh, do you think people are going to be offended by that? Yes, they're going to be offended about fucking everything. They'd be offended if I didn't put it in. Someone would go, why didn't you put that thing in? So you mustn't worry about it. So that's the worst thing. Having to pander to fucking 1%. And I don't have to, actually. Maybe I like it. Maybe I like telling them they're fucking stupid. But everything else is great. And even that bit's alright, because it makes you formulate an idea. So I've got to be right, I can't lie. So I've got to be totally behind everything I do and work it and make it bulletproof. What you can't do is make things bulletproof for 10 years' time. We don't know what's going to be offensive in 10 years' time. And that's why you shouldn't go back. People finding things that are 20 years old. This is offensive. It's gone. Don't worry about it. There's nothing we can do about it. It's done. What do you want to do? Put him in detention. He's dead. Fuck's sake. Oh, right.
Yeah, should have been shot.
Oh, is this a racism thing?
Should. Bloody Asian.
Oh, bloody Asian. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Why people not committing crimes? There's more Asians who commit crimes than white people. White people have got a lot more sense than you people.
Oh, do they?
Hold on. Why? Because a lot of you are stupid. What? How? Why?
Wow.
Why are white people better? Why is that? White people are better than you. Why? Because they're more intelligent.
Oh, wow.
On what basis? You stupid idiot. Yeah. I might be stupid. It's relative, right? But if you can explain to me why white people are more intelligent, that would be helpful. So I can better understand.
You shouldn't be in this country.
All right. Where should we be?
You should have stopped where you were born.
Yes, I was born here.
No, you wasn't.
I was born literally in Slough,
No.
Berkshire. I was born in Berkshire.
No.
Yes.
I was literally born in Berkshire.
You should go back to India, where you come from.
Oh,
Not from India.
Should.
You're so ignorant.
You shouldn't be allowed.
Can we not entertain this? Because this is nonsense. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to speak to you ever again. And to be honest, I'm going to report you for racism. I'm going to report you for racism.
Good.
Yeah, I will. I will send this to the police and I will report you for racism. Absolutely. But I won't be disgustingly racist.
So would you
Yeah.
say you are a racist man?
Yes.
And is that against all brown people or just specific religion?
No, not religion.
Or just anybody that's not white?
Yes.
So Muslim, Sikh,
Wow.
Hindu, anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't like you.
You don't like brown people in general because we have no sense, right?
Doesn't matter.
No, but you said that we have no sense.
I
That's the
don't
reason.
like brown people.
Yeah, because we have no sense. Is that right?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, so just brown people, just no reason. Because
I've
I'm
got
suggesting,
no reason.
I'm saying to you that you just said that we don't have sense. That's the basis on which you don't like us.
Where your parents were born or your grandparents were born, you should live there.
Right. Okay. Why?
Because we don't want you over here.
Who's we?
White people.
Is that all of the white people?
A lot of the white people.
How many? Percentage basis?
Millions.
Right. So
Millions.
Leicester being like having such a substantial minority community, I guarantee you the majority of people in Leicester probably won't have the same worldview as you do. So on that basis, your argument...
We should go... We could clear 100 million of you out of the country altogether.
What would you do with us? Send us out? Would you send us out? Where would you send us? Because we don't have visas or passports to go back to.
Yeah, we're
these
British,
countries
mate.
you're talking about. We're British, English. I'm English. I don't have a passport for India or Pakistan or Sweden or wherever.
Life will be back to normal, won't it? Soon, hopefully. You'll all be doing other things. I might do the odd one. There might be something else for you to watch. But it's not over yet. We've still got a few more. Thank you very much. Tell me about it.
It was during an interview with Zaheen, a local businessman, that things took a turn. And how old are you?
32.
32.
Yeah.
How?
What do you
Yeah, no, we should. Can you not see we talking?
No,
Because that's you're going on about your religion and Christians, the true life, the way and the truth, mate. Jesus is the way, the truth and the life. That's the issue we have using in our country. You got to use raping our kids. This is our country. How about becoming your country and do that in your kids? Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen, mate. We won't do that. When we become your country, do that to your kids. We're gonna beheaded.
You know,
these are our children, no, mate.
What are you teaching them kids?
kids.
You're mouthing
Go on.
No.
Go on. Say something about my kids. Go on.
The camera's rolling.
I don't care.
Just relax.
They're my kids.
Just relax.
My kids. In my
Let's walk. To avoid an escalation of the confrontation, I attempted to move Zaheen away.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Because I'm used to this conflict.
No, but that's
mine.
no one should be used to that.
But moments later, he turned around, concerned for his twin sister, who at this point is surrounded by the group.
So why are you making me? Why are you acting like I'm the problem?
I attempted to speak to them, giving them an opportunity to air their views, but tensions were high and a calm conversation seemed unlikely.
You're just racist. Just carry on. You are racist. You have to face.
So he walked away. A woman who worked at the local bookshop had heard the commotion and came to speak to us.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
No. Well, there have been protests. And of course, Warwickshire County Council's gone to reform. So I think it's given certain people a licence to be aggressive and to be racist.
Wow, to hear that actually is saddening, and I think what I've just heard is not the case at all.
So why are asylum seekers here in Nuneaton living in residential properties, and how did we get to this point?
A few years ago, asylum seekers in Nuneaton were few and far between, in single digits. But by June of this year, that number had surged to 247, none of them in hotels. Instead, they're living in dispersal accommodation, in the community, side by side with locals. That works out to 19 asylum seekers per 10,000 people, placing Nuneaton 87th in terms of concentration. The growing number of asylum seekers is now at the heart of political debate, and the conversation has largely been steered by the Reform Party, but even they haven't decided on a solution.
Women and children, everybody on arrival will be detained. Deportation of illegal immigrants, we were not even discussing women and children at this stage. If a single woman, etc., comes to Britain, they will be detained and deported.
The current government has also introduced fresh policies, amongst them plans to make it easier to remove foreign-born criminals who commit crimes in this country.
Be amazing. Check them out. Hello, welcome to this live edition of Bollocks with me, Ricky Gervais. Where are you watching from? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rick, you look amazing, right? Is that where you played the song? No, that's just a coincidence. I didn't know you were going to say that. You're like, oh God, you look brilliant. Have you you had facial surgery and you've been working out? No, just had a bath. Yeah, you look great, Rick. Thanks. You look like a rock star or a film star or something. Whatever, isn't it? You had your teeth done. Yeah. But I had them darkened, which I thought go against the flow a bit, isn't it? Funny fashion. Fashion is often linked to sort of wealth and showing off, like that you're a good catch. People did used to, I think in the 17th century, poor people used to blacken their teeth out so it looked like they could afford sugar. Interesting, isn't it? Also, a tan wasn't cool because it meant you worked outside. It meant you were a labourer. Whereas rich people, they didn't have to go outside, and they always looked pale and rich until the 60s and 70s when working class people could go abroad. Then a tan was cool again because they could afford a holiday in Spain. So just some of the amazing facts off the top of my head. I don't have my eyes going on because I just had a bath. I'm squinting a bit. I should have glasses, shouldn't I? I should wear glasses. My eyesight just feels perfect until we're watching some sort of foreign drama and the subtitles aren't big enough and Jane can read them quickly. Why am I telling you? You're not an optician. Well, you might be. So, Lindsay, how's the tour going? Saw you in Glasgow in January and loved it. Thank you. Tour's going great. Might be my favourite tour. All perfect. Did more warm-ups than ever before. I think I did about 60 warm-ups. So it was pretty good from the beginning, and it's got better. You'll be the judge of that. It's going down a storm. Obviously, when it goes on Netflix and someone who wasn't there sees a clip out of context, will slag it off. But the people who are paying are loving it, and that's all I care about. Netflix came to see it, and they're paying, and they loved it. So, my comedy is for people who love it and like to pay for it. So, I can't lose. Daniel, any new TV or film recommendations? Not film. I've so rarely watched. I haven't been to the cinema for 15 years, I don't think. I try and watch a film on the plane to America, but they're all shite. I watched a good film on the plane for the first time in years. Again, you'll be the judge of that, but I don't know if it's Altitude and the Free Champagne, but I watched a horror film. And I love a good horror film, but there are so few. There's been a dozen great horror films, I think, in my lifetime. And I watched a film called Smile, and it was really good. It made me jump a few times, and it was strange, but it was the psychology of this madness, or was it madness? Was it actually happening? But it was good. It was fast, and it was done well, and sort of creepy, and yeah, Smile. TV recommendations. I've watched so many amazing things in the last few years. But if you've already taken on my recommendations, if you've watched Gomorrah, 4 Blocks, Borgen, Sabura, Snabbercash, if you watched those, recent ones, really good ones I've watched in the last couple of months. Thin Blue Line, Swedish. I think it's Tuna Bla Linjen. Oh God, I'm sorry if you're Swedish. Tuna, Tunna Bla with a little thing over it, and Linjen with a little J. It's Thin Blue Line, all right. Always watch it in the original language. Never watch it dubbed. All these recommendations are foreign dramas. Thin Blue Line was great, really good. Sort of quite claustrophobic and filmed sort of naturally. Really, you don't see the plots coming. It's just in the lives of these policemen and women and what they go through. And it's a real good social commentary about social media as well. Where people have got their eyes on the police, but they don't know what's going on, and they fall for conspiracy theories. It's great, and the acting is fantastic, and the relationships are brilliant. It's really complex as well, like a real social document. And I watched the one of The Nurse, which is based on a true story. Again, Danish, I think. That's nearly a horror film, but it was about people dying in a hospital. That's my one movie, Smile, and 2 TV recommendations: Thin Blue Line and The Nurse. Meg, will you ever do Derek again? It's such a beautiful story. Love him and you. I don't think so. I do think about Derek a lot. But I don't know where to go with it. I put all my eggs in one basket when I finish a series. You know, Derek and Afterlife. It's so tempting, but I think I shouldn't. I should do a new thing. I could do maybe I'll do a podcast of Derek and Kev just talking. Would that be interesting? 2 fictional characters talking on a podcast. That might work, won't it? If not, don't listen to it. Right. Mr. T, the taco. That is Mr. T, the taco, by the way. It's got I've noticed you like to sign and leave stuffed toys in great cities around the world. I do. How do you make sure that those toys are not being picked up and tortured by some sick weirdo? He's referring to Pickle torturing him. Look at the state of him. I don't know how he's lasted. She still loves him. She loves to torture him. He continues. P.S. Will you bring home a stuffed and Mexi-looking Wiener Schnitzel from Austria? I mean, I answer questions from pets, but now I'm answering questions from the toys of pets. Where will it end? Doris, tell me an unusual fact about yourself. Oh, God. I don't know. You know everything, don't you? After millions of questions, you know everything. An unusual fact. What, like I've got an ex or something? I haven't. I don't really do a lot with the two I've got, so I wouldn't want a third one. I can't think of anything. A hidden talent, or I've put everything I've got into everything. I haven't got any hidden talents. I'm holding one back. Imagine me holding back. Oh, God. That's an interesting fact, isn't it? I haven't got any interesting facts about myself. I have a think. Lisa, if you could totally eradicate something, what would it be? Oh. What do you mean, like magically, or global warming? If I could just snap my fingers and there was no global warming, so the world would. Although, would that be a good thing? You know, it's our fault. Maybe we deserve. Well, actually, no, we don't do it because we won't suffer. The people who've caused global warming won't suffer, will it? It'll be future generations. They're annoying too, though. I can't imagine future generations being all lovely, and they don't deserve it. So. I mean, could it be something like maybe like animal cruelty? There was no animal cruelty? I mean, how would that work? But I assume it is a magical wish. I should say people, shouldn't I? They're ruining it. They're ruining it for everyone, including. You see, it'd be okay if we ended humanity, but everything else was all right. But we're taking it with us. We're destroying everything, aren't we? So it's a difficult one. Stupidity. Well, would that work? It was just like everyone was pretty smart. We'd find something up, wouldn't we? Because it's not all stupid people that cause the aggro, is it? It's sometimes clever people that use stupid people to cause the aggro. I'll say, specifics as well, because I could say end Yuling, just end things like that. All the terrible things that animals go through for no reason. I say, the destruction of the planet. Just stop all the shit. There's a wishy-washy answer, isn't it? Tricky that, isn't it? Glenn, if you were captured by aliens and they asked you, oh good, this doesn't end with a huge green finger going up my, which is a plus. If you just imagine someone tuning in who've never tuned in before, they don't realise that it often gets round to me being by an alien. That's the name of my autobiography. You know that? By an alien. It's always like that, isn't it? Ricky Gervais. By an alien. It might work. If you were captured by aliens and they asked you one thing on Earth that they should be scared of, what would it be? Because I'd say spiders to really freak them out. So they're scared of them too. Or I'd go spiders, and they go, oh, what can we do? I go, get rid of them. Not from the planet, but put them all in North Korea. So they're still there, right? What would I say? One thing they should be scared of. Oh. Would they just be nervous, or would they go, we can sort this out? Are they sort of super intelligent? Like they're going, tell us one thing you don't like, we'll sort it out. Or is it just to annoy them? I go something like, car horns. So every time a car, I say spiders, because then they're in the same boat as me. Then we're on an equal then, aren't we? Brenda, forever living in New York's biggest millionaire penthouse, or in a houseboat in Amsterdam? Oh, for me, I've got to choose to always, and never go out? Or do you mean, do I live in New York in a penthouse, or Amsterdam in a houseboat? Forever. They're both great. Oh. Can I live in Amsterdam in a penthouse? Can I just tweak that question? Amsterdam's amazing. I love it. New York's amazing, but I've more recently discovered Amsterdam. Europe's amazing. The world's amazing. Can the houseboat in Amsterdam be like the QE2? just wedged into one bit of the canal, and that's my place. That. People go past. Oh, what the fuck's that? That's Ricky Gervais. He lives here now. It's his houseboat. It's a big houseboat. What are you, fucking boat-sized police? That's where he lives. Be like the Ark. Be like all the stray cats and dogs. Come on. Sue, can you say any more about your animated pilot? Is it Flanimals? No, it isn't. Yeah, I thought I told you last time that I've got a couple of ideas, 3 ideas. I don't know which one to do. So I'm going to do a little pilot for each maybe, and then decide. It's not Flanimals, but that's the first one I'm going to get together. A little animation idea. Can't tell you about it. Might never do it. But no, it's not Flanimals. And Andrea and Pono, what is your favourite joke ever? Oh, I know. I actually put this in my film, Cemetery Junction. I love it. It sort of deconstructs sort of classical one-liners. There's a real juxtaposition in the subject matter and the punchline. It's great. Okay. You've heard it before, obviously. Why does Noddy wear a hat with a bell on it? Because he's a... AI will never come up with that gag. It will never come up with that gag. It will never get why that's funny. Well, maybe it will. We're in early days, aren't we? Let's think about AI. At the moment, this is like, as I think I said last time, someone said this is like the amoeba stage. What is the Tyrannosaurus Rex of AI going to be like? Amazing. I've been playing with my little chatbot, and it won't do offensive things. It won't slag anyone off or say anything offensive. I have to really get round it. I have to trick it, and I've found a way of doing it. Now I'm getting it to do like really offensive sketches and scenarios. Great. It's really funny. He doesn't know he's doing it either. Could never use it. I'd never use AI. I thought this would be good. I'll be right. You could never fucking use it because that's the great thing about stories. They're human. Again, at the moment, one day, I'm sure one day, probably soon, it'll be exponential. Soon you won't be able to tell the difference. But at the moment, I'm just happy annoying it and making it. It's like the first days of like computers when you'd save a file and you'd call the file, and then every time you'd, do you want to open the file? Yeah, I do. Pathetic. That is. Grow up. Nikki, what is the best music concert you've ever been to? I think we had this before, and I didn't know because I've seen the greats. I've seen Bowie, Springsteen, right? Iggy Pop, right? Elton John, everyone, ever. But there's ones that mean to, I think Bowie would be, the concert is how much that artist means to you as well. So, I've seen Bowie a couple of times, magical. Kate Bush at Hammersmith Apollo, incredible. She hadn't toured for years and it was an amazing show. What else? One of my favourite ever, again, was James Taylor. I played this, first time I played Oslo, the next night in the venue that I played, James Taylor was on. So we stayed on the next day and went to this concert and had like a box. It was magical. Yeah, those three. Bowie, Kate Bush, James Taylor. There's loads of others. Luna, the tabby cat. Oh, that reminds me. I'll dedicate this to lovely Luna, the bull terrier who died recently. Luna tabby cat. What is your favourite childhood memory? Easy. I've got two now, but they're the sort of same. Me playing with my first cat, Paddy. I used to run in from school just to play with him. I had him sort of like, I don't know, from 5 or 6. He was like 14, 15. And then my dog Lucky, I think I had from about 10 maybe. I remember when we got it, a little fat belly like that. It was like a fucking, I don't know, like a little piglet. And I could dangle it over my little hand like that, a little Labrador. Just playing with those. Lucky and Paddy. I've got to go back to that interesting fact. Or unusual fact about me. Thanks to everyone who watched 7 Minutes, little short film on BBC iPlayer. It's only available in the UK. But Daniel did tweet it. I've just stitched him up, haven't I? To the FBI. It's gone down a storm. And it's only, a short little thing, but it's a little story, a little human story. It's been invited to go to quite a few festivals around the world. It was lovely that. I want to do another one. I like short stories. They're good. Little short movies, something to say. I know what to say, right? So, I don't know if I should say this. I've been talking to Spotify, okay? They want me to do something. I want to do something. It's mutual. We don't know what to do. And I want it to work. And I want it to be fun. I want it to be easy. I don't want it to be my job. I don't want to have to do tons of research and write something like it's, a Radio 4 documentary. And I wondered if this would work on Spotify. Would it? me just half a week just answering your stupid questions. I mean, they've got 500 million subscribers. I mean, I still sort of use you idiots to, ask the questions. But, ones like, things like that, the alien thing and, my favourite joke, that would go down a storm. You just need thousands of them. But you won't run out of stupid questions, will you? What can I call it? Ricky Gervais is Spotified. Doesn't make any sense, does it? I should ask AI. I'll ask AI a question now, shall I? Right. What category shall I ask it in? Marketing. Right. Think of a witty name for Ricky Gervais Spotify show. Is that a good... Now, you've got to be careful what you ask. I'll tell you what it is, though. It is quick. Think of a witty name for a Ricky Gervais Spotify show. Right. Here you are. How I see it, according to Ricky Gervais. How I see it. Well, it's audio, you freak. You stupid fucking hardware. You fucking stupid programmed twat. Right. Think of a great name for a Ricky Gervais podcast about himself. Do you think will they get that? Great name for a Ricky Gervais podcast about himself. Because if you do questions, it'd just say that ask me anything. Right. Okay. Here are some potential name ideas for a Ricky Gervais podcast about himself. Gerontological Studies 2. Inside the Mind of Ricky Gervais. The Ricky Gervais Monologues. Life According to Ricky Gervais. Gervais Unleashed. Wake Up Gervais. The Ricky Gervais Files. Ricky Gervais The Unauthorised Biography. The Wit and Wisdom of Ricky Gervais. The Ricky Gervais Show. The Pony Years? What does that mean? What does that mean? I follow mostly smart, funny people. You really. You lot. Think of that. Think of that. When I consider you the sort of smart bunch. Fucking hell. What are the others like? Anyway, it's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from him. Cheers, everyone. Be nice to animals. Tatty bye. Tatty bye. Neil Young. Heart of Gold. Off Harvest. How you doing? Poignant, isn't it? That's what we need at the moment. A few hearts of gold. Also poignant, and I'm getting old. I feel that. I had a little nap today. Got up about 8:30. Had a little nap at about 12:30. So 4 hours. I made 4 hours, then I needed a little nap. Good for you. I think it's more natural. Get up early, don't we? Forage. When I say forage, just go to the cupboard, get some granola and almond milk. It's not like it was like 10,000 years ago. they got pop your head out the cave, like that. No bears, right? So always some berries down there. I've been on there. It's like it's not. Oh, right. It's easy now. But yeah, you'd forage, right? Eat, right? Then you'd have it. Then it was like midday, beating sun, wasn't it? Not so much in England. There was no such thing as England, so no real organised nations. But you know what I mean. Then you'd have a little snooze, wouldn't you? Probably someone would keep an eye open for like saber-toothed tigers. I'm getting a lot of my information from the Flintstones. I haven't looked into the factual basis of this, but anyway, it's easier now than it was for some. I hope you're well. Crazy times all around the world. Everywhere's got problems, isn't it? Cock in a drain. That'd cheer you up, wouldn't it? Any questions? Almond milk, granola, it's rock and roll. I know. I've changed. I've been working out a lot though. I've been thinking, now's the time. I've been doing a little bit of work, you know that. I'm writing series 3, and I reckon I've got, 40 pages, and it's building up, and I do a little bit every day, like one little scene or one little idea, and I jot it down. And did I tell you that I worked on that? If I sort of do a scene, like I jot it down in a little notebook, a couple of pages, right? And I put that in, and that might be like 1 page in the script. And I think, hold on though, that'll take me like an afternoon to film that. So I feel like I've done a day's work. But now it's got to the point where I jot it down in my notebook one day, and I go, well, that's a day's work. And then I type it up the next day, and I count it twice. So I go, right, the jotting it down was a day's work, and the typing it up was a day's work. So yeah, it's still weird, isn't it? Because you think like you're filming this, and I don't know whether to think. We don't know. Have you seen Columbo today? No. Was it on again? I've seen them all. I was talking to my brother about it. Christmas. He's seen them all as well. Me and Jane. Sometimes we've got them the box set. And we've got them saved up when they're on telly on Sky Plus. We've always got a bit of Columbo. I tell you what, I've been revisiting now. I started watching The Last Kingdom. I really liked it. It's basically like Game of Thrones, which I didn't think I'd like, and I did. I might even like this a bit more in many ways because there's less magic and stuff. It's a bit more, about conspiracies and trust and relationships and all that. But it's good. I've finished the first season last night. Start another one tonight. And now after that, if it's like not time for another one, or we've realised we've got an endless sort of well of Curb Your Enthusiasms. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. He's such a genius, Larry David. Just nothing but funny. What's fun? There's, he's not concerned with logical plots or motivations other than sort of selfishness driven by character. Anything can happen. it's just pure funny. It's what's the funniest thing that I can put in this 25 minutes. And there's great, like, just throwaway lines and throwaway observations that no one... There's so many observations in that. In one episode, I could do a stand-up around the observations that he comes up with. And honestly, they're so good. But I'm preaching the converted here, aren't I? Ricky, you're a legend. Thank you. It's not a question, but I like it. Tired today. So too many naps. Like I'm becoming my own cat because I miss Ollie, who used to. Well, all cats, they sleep for about 70% of the time. I'm going for that. What can I say? Thanks again for all the lovely tweets about Afterlife, and particularly from the people that have been through what Tony, my character's been through, or something like it. And it's lovely to hear from people who are involved in... someone was talking to me the other day, bumped into us on our walk, was sort of shouting at distance that they're a grief counsellor, and that they really love the show. And someone tweeted me today that something to do with it. They're involved with a grieving counselling service. So that's really lovely. It's lovely that it means something to people, not just entertainment, but it is just. I treat it as just entertainment. So that's lovely. I'd hate to think that you think I think it's an important show. I think it's a comedy, but it is lovely when it's important to people as well. Did I enjoy being in Curb? I absolutely loved it. I remember it was a heat wave. We filmed it in New York. What series is that? Is that 8 or 9 or 10? What's that one? When he goes to New York. Anyway, it was 104 degrees, and to have, it's so funny, me and Larry David just complaining just to each other. It was like another episode of Curb going on while we were filming Curb. I think the little bit is on the DVD extras. He tells me a story that he bumped into an old friend, like a good friend that he was a proper friend with, hadn't seen for a year. And the friend bumped into him and said, "Oh, hi, hey, hi there." And he went, "Hey, how you doing?" "Yeah, good." He said, "Hey, I'm in town with my wife. Do you want to have dinner with us?" And Larry David went, "No." And I went, "What did he do?" He said, "I think he was surprised." I went, "What, you just said no?" He went, "Yes, I was being honest." And I couldn't deal with it. He went, "What should I have said?" I said, "Just lie. Let him down gently. Say, oh, I can't tonight. I'll let you know." And then never see him again. I'm not brave enough to just go, no. That's why I sort of created the character of Tony. So he is brave enough to say things like that. Or he tries to be. But it's quite bizarre. I can be that socially that honest. I can't be, so I get burdened. Favours. Oh, not another favour. Where was Derek filmed? Derek was filmed. We moved around a couple of different studios. The pilot was actually a real building, and then we recreated it for the next two series and a special. So it was just various. It was all set really. It was one big set, wasn't it? Like The Office. It wasn't. It didn't really get out and about much in Derek like we do in Afterlife. I think we did one in the East End. I think we did a bit in one in Pinewood or Shepperton or something. I can't remember, but it was a set. It was never really a location. Thanks for asking. Have a beer. I will. Cheers. Peaky Blinders is the best UK show. I've heard good things about it. I haven't watched it. Bring Derek back. Oh, never say never, but I've sort of put it to bed really. Office, Extras, Derek, Idiot Abroad. They're all sort of done. When Afterlife's done, it'll be done. But as I was saying, in an interview, it said it could be a spin-off, and I've said before there could be lots of spin-offs. So yeah, if you're a top writer, director, producer, you want to take one of the characters and do a spin-off, by all means, do it. You need the actor to say yes, or the actor if the actor wants to do it. If one of those actors wanted to do their own spin-off, I would love that. But I think I've got to move on to something else. I've got my next idea, but I mustn't even think about it yet because you put everything you can. You put everything you can into every series. You know, leave it in the ring, as they say on Ultimate Fighter. Don't leave it up to the judges. Leave it in the ring. Oh, there was a fight last night. I've taped it. Oh, excellent. This must be like watching a dog. Like you show the dog a ball, but then it sees a pigeon, and you have to go. Which actor, actress do you wish you had on Extras? I don't know. I suppose some of the people that I've ribbed recently at the Golden Globes would be good. I'd quite like to do that. When people think there's a feud. But yeah, it depends really. Movie version of Extras with Andy Millman in Hollywood. Wow. Again, it's sort of done, isn't it? They went off as friends, and I like leaving a flavour, but you know. What's that? Do you like the odd jacket potato? I like a potato. We had some barbecued sort of baked potatoes day before yesterday. Thanks for asking. Veggie sausages, baked potatoes, bit of asparagus. Boom, done. Done in minutes. Takes about an hour to get the barbecue at the right temperature so they don't go black or no heat at all. It hasn't taken. Put some more firelighters in. But yeah, I do like the odd baked potato. Can I get a whoop whoop? I don't know what that means. Whoop. What, me say whoop whoop? I don't know what that means. That might be a secret society sign that you've conned me into doing, and suddenly I'm connected to some terrorist group and it's innocent, and then you've got a clip of me doing it. So yeah, you've got to be careful these days. How did philosophy influence your comedy writing? Well, only in the sense that I think in general you've got to be quite analytical with comedy because it's sort of a magic trick. Do you know what I mean? It's a misdirection. You're looking at something from a point of view, getting the audience to know what you're talking about, and flipping it and surprising them. To some extent, there's no one way to do it. But I think you have to be quite analytical to do that well. But you don't have to do a philosophy degree to do that well. But I suppose it's really helped that I've always liked to really think about stuff and question stuff. I think that's still I think that's one of the most important things in a free society, that you question everything. And as soon as someone says you shouldn't question that, be suspicious. Anyone, anywhere, for any reason, even if they say their reasons are so pure, so virtuous, so for your own good, don't question this. Question it. Most people are trying to shut you up. If someone doesn't want to be questioned or think about their deeply held beliefs, they're worried about something. Question everything, even this. What? How long's that? I treat it as like a duty now. I said I'd do this. I've got it down from every day to 3 times a week. I quite look forward to it. This makes me think. And how much do you love Bowie? Oh, I love Bowie. Listening to him today, actually. I found the clip that really got me into Bowie today. I mean, I don't know what the chances are. And it's pretty much how I remembered it. When I was a teenager, sitting in my front room in Whitley Estate, Reading, and I was aware of Bowie. I like some of the singles, but he was just in the mix. I was really into sort of stuff like Simon and Garfunkel and Cat Stevens. And then I saw him perform Heroes on a TV show called Mark. It was Mark Bolan. And I just watched it again. And incredible moment. It's just sort of that pulling focus in Jaws when you suddenly go, that's what I like. And it's just a working class bloke. And I thought, well, if he can do it, it sort of puts your life in colour when you see a role model, when you see someone who, you know, comes from your same sort of background and talks like you and is a megastar. It sort of opens up possibilities in your mind. Do you know what I mean? You probably don't. You probably don't care. You probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You probably stopped watching. That's the main thing. It's not like it's profound, like I'm going, do you know what I mean? Like it's hard to grasp. You just go, yeah, we know what you mean. We're not listening. You silly fat fucker. Why are we listening? Why are you telling us a story? Well, someone asked. Why are you arguing with yourself? I don't know. Cock in a drain. There it is. Good. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this chat. So yes, stay safe, whatever you do, in, out, doing stuff, whatever you're doing, be safe. Cheers. Tatty bye. Tatty bye.